When A24 drops a 4K release, it always feels like an event. The Brutalist is no exception. First, the packaging. The cover immediately grabs you with the new iconic image of Laszlo. Cigarettes dangling, sparks flying around him from a welding machine. It's an unforgettable shot, and honestly, I can't imagine a better choice for the cover. The case features a cool blue palette with vintage-style barcode along the edge. Subtle, stylish, and fitting. It's a paper slip cover, so it'll pick up wear and tear over time. A small drawback for collectors, even if it might eventually add some character. On the back, we get a clean vintage layout, featuring another pivotal image of Laszlo after being found. Slide off the slipcover and you're greeted with a gritty, atmospheric shot of a construction site from the film. An image that sets the tone perfectly. Inside is a marble detail shot, significant to the film's story. It provides a beautiful contrast to the outer greens and blues. The disc itself is pretty minimalistic, simply labeled The Brutalist. And when fully opened, the inside artwork stretches into a full panoramic view of the construction project. A24 also included a set of art cards displaying some of Laszlo's creations. While they're essentially a nice bonus tucked away inside, I found a deeper appreciation for them once I finished the film. You could tell that love and thought went into this packaging, but ultimately these are probably just going to stay inside the 4K and they're never going to see light again after today. Now let's get into the heart of it, the 4K transfer. The Brutalist is presented in native 4K, scanned directly from film. It runs a bitrate of 54.46 megabytes, featuring a 1.66 aspect ratio, and crucially, no HDR. At first, this might sound like a letdown, but trust me, this film doesn't need HDR. The natural film scans oozes with color saturation and richness. Every frame feels alive with texture. The grain, the lighting, the deep black levels all working together to create an atmospheric, tactile world that pulls you right in. Yes, some scenes are softer than others, and yes, there is visible grain throughout, but these aren't flaws, the character. The slightly wider aspect ratio gives breathing room to landscapes and texture, allowing those moments of scale and awe to really hit you. Whether it's the worn textures of clothing, the grit under fingernails, or the expansive sweeping construction shots, there's details everywhere, and it all pops beautifully against the deep rich blacks. And remarkably, the absence of HDR hardly hurts the experience. Unless you're watching on a poorly calibrated display, the color depth and natural contrast carry the film easily. Simply put, this is one of the best pure film viewing experiences I've had this year. Now, let's talk about the audio. The DTS HD Master 5.1 track is good, but not groundbreaking. The mix isn't particularly loud, and there weren't many wow moments, but it's clean, it's clear, and it gets the job done. Dialogue is easy to hear, montages are full, and there's zero distortion. Final verdict, The Brutalist on 4K is a must-own if you love this film. Or if you simply love the feeling of old-school cinema presented in its raw, beautiful form. The visuals flirt with IMAX-level immersion, and the thoughtful packaging is just a cherry on top. If the audio had a little bit more punch, and maybe the video HDR boost, it would probably be a perfect 10. If you're serious about your 4K collection, The Brutalist deserves a spot on your shelf.